Greetings and welcome to Energize You TV Season 5, Episode number 46. Are you ready to tap into, to really connect to your superpowers? And really connect in that energy so it awakens in your life? So if you're leaning in like I think that you are, you're in the right place today, because today we're going to be talking about the secrets from your soul blueprint. And who am I? I am a powerful, loving, intuitive, and I'm Angel Marie Monticelli. And every week we take from the Ignite book, Raise Your Energy in 30 seconds or less, naturally, so you can shine with more energy, joy, and abundance. So go ahead and get your copy and come with us every week. I'm in almost my 6th season now. So come with us, because we're stepping into that superpower. And we have a wonderful guest today. And I'm going to get to that. I'd like y'all to just take a deep breath. This is Energize You TV, so we start out, but let's just take a deep breath. And let's take that diaphragmatic breath right here, and we're going to breathe it in through your nose, and the diaphragm comes out, and then breathe out. And every morning on this Facebook stories and Instagram, I remind you that I am the breath pusher, also the water pusher, and to help you to breathe, because it'll help you to hone in. Let's do another one. It also helps to engage the vagus nerve. So let's just take those breaths. Oh, beautiful. And just relax for just a moment with me. Beautiful. Because I've chosen a special guest just for you today, Jason Antalek. And he's an intuitive reader, inspirational speaker. He's a light worker, a dear, dear friend. And I can't wait for him to share his golden nuggets on wisdoms about how to tap into the superpowers that you have. These are going to be writer downers. I'm telling you, he's good. And you know what? It will help you to have better wellness. It'll help you to increase your love and your happiness, your abundance. We all want that. And also help you thrive within your business and in your personal success. So I can't wait for Jason to come on. And I think you're going to really love this next segment, because this next segment, or this next is a story, is a study. And this study has proven that meditation helps you to release brain fog. It helps with clarity. It also helps with your brain function and the activities of your spiritual peace. So that is why, and every episode, at the last 10 minutes, I do a activation, a visualization, but a calibration to calibrate your energies so that you can continue through the day and really feel that energy of clarity and purpose. And that's why I've been a meditation expert for over 20 years. But stay with me. If you want to fast forward right now, go right ahead. I know you're on the replay. But stay with me, because when you stay with me, you're going to learn about the crystals. You're going to learn a crystal and the spirit animal. And we're also going to do a ceremony to clear your energy like never before of that negativity. So, stay with me, because there's many of you that I know that are feeling stuck. And that's what I do as a certified spiritual counselor and a Reiki master, is I help you find those spiritual answers and really connect. So go ahead and be kind and share this. Share this with your family, your friends, because they're feeling stuck and overwhelmed also. So go ahead and do that. And you're going to love this next segment. I just know it because it's a writer downer. I know it is. And it's all about what? Energy. And what is energy? Well, energy is our thoughts, our emotions. And those are what forms energy. And everything is energy. I'm going to say it again, because it really is. And everything that we perceive in the universe is interconnected. And Einstein says, and I quote, energy never dissolves. It merely changes forms. And that's important to note this, because people go, well, Angel, I still don't know what energy is. Well, it's like when you walk into the door, into a room, and your stomach drops and you just feel this. You can feel it. That's energy. Or you say, hey, Jason, how you feeling today? And he's like, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And you're like, you just know that there's something going on. So that's what energy is. And to be able to connect to your energy. And if this is resonating with you, I have a feeling you're leaning in. So let's just look at this chart right here. Because when you're down in here in shame, blame, guilt, fear, trying too hard, it's coulda, shoulda, wouldas, worrying about something that you don't even know is going to happen, you're in a lower vibrational field. Your energy, your frequency, not that you don't have energy, but yet you're just that frequency. And as we move up the scale, as we go into neutral and acceptance, we start to lift our energy. Now, these numbers are relative, but yet they make sense, because when we're in love and joy, grateful, gratitude, and peace, things change for us, doesn't it? And think about that. Many of you know me, and that I'm always in that joyous, grateful, gratitude place. And being diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, Sjogren's, and neuropathy in my hands and my feet, there's chronic pain. But yet, keeping that vibration up and that peace, that compassion, that joy, I'm not in pain. And this is it scientifically proven? I believe it is scientifically proven. If it's not, well, I'm not going to say it is. But yet, the thing is, though, is here's your aura photo. And I've been doing aura photo readings for over 20 years. And the aura photo readings are powerful because it shows you really do have an aura. You really are just energy. Now, that's quantum physics. Can't be denied, cannot be argued. You are vibrating on this scale of vibration. And I can do a reading on the energy. You come on over for a VIP 3-hour session with me. Those are powerful because you really get all of the energies. But the biggest thing is you're going to see and understand how you can move your energy, how you balance your energy, how you can manage your energy. And the biggest one is how you can change the form of any energy. And that's what I do and teach, is how you can remove pain. Now, you're never removing it, remember, and Einstein said. But what you're really doing is you're connecting to the vibrational field and you're changing the form of it. Doesn't that sound like fun? And it sounds like something you can do, because pain is energy. Everything is energy. Remember, the emotions are energy. So I always say movement is lubricant. And then also, motion is the lotion that helps us feel better. So emotions are energy. So keep your energy and your vibes high. And it doesn't mean you're at, that's not it. It's keeping that high, keeping that, and knowing that you make a difference, because you really do. And I love you so much. So let's do this right now in 30 seconds or less. And I promised you that we would do a clearing. So what I'd like you to do is start your diaphragmatic breath, because that gets you out of fight or flight. We have 80,000 thoughts a day. 80,000, prove it. 87% are negative, though it's proven scientifically too. And it depends on what book you read. It's about 87. So we're always doing, so let's take a deep diaphragmatic breath, listening to my words right now and feeling this as, and I want you just to imagine right now as I'm clearing and cleansing. Let's take 30 seconds to just clear and cleanse your energy. There you go. Listen to my words and let's clear, cleanse on all levels, all dimensions, all inner dimensions, on all parallel universes and things and places I don't even understand. Let it go. There you go. Breathe. 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 There you go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And take it back. Take it back and breathe it in. As you imagine and know that these are released, let's bring in the vibrational field to amplify your vibration down to the subatomic layer. There you go. To joy and that peace, that compassion, that grateful gratitude. I'm so grateful, gratitude that you're here. So thank you so very much. How do you feel? Does that feel good? Yeah. Is it resonating with you? Then stay with me, because you know what I'd like to do now is I teach a medicine wheel. And in this medicine wheel that I teach, I call it the shining wheel. And I also teach your power animals. And people say, Angel, how are you teaching the power animals? Well, they're powerful because they're not like the guides or angels, because they are a much needed ally to go deeper into your meditation. And Native American will tell you that, and many other cultures. So what we're going to talk about today is the swan. So when the swan shows up, and it's here for you today, its medicine is for you is whatever changes you're going through, go with the flow. Go with the flow. The swan is there with you. Go with the flow. Now, to call upon the swan, and when you want to call upon the swan, is when you're ready emotionally and spiritually for your soulmate and you want to manifest this person. So call upon the swan. Yay! And then also, if the swan is your power animal, you're highly intuitive, often to the point of foreseeing the future. And maybe you do. I'm not sure. So if you do, so that is about the swan. So your animals are important. And if you want to learn more about which animal is for you, I have a spiritual cookbook. And there you go. I'm going to put it down. And this spiritual cookbook has 18 different sessions. And one of them is about meeting your spirit animal, your power animal. And you can do this online or in person. So it's powerful, and it's also really fun because it's another, like I said, ally to help you to go through where you are in your life. And I want to thank you again for being here, because I'm just blessed that you've taken the time and invest your time into watching today. And you know what? I'd like to do a spotlight moment. Now, these spotlight moments are powerful because we have wonderful guests that are coming on that would like to give you a little bit of a tidbit about what they teach or what they do. So right now we're going to go to Preston Weeks right now. So here you go.
Hello, you amazing people. It's Preston Weeks here. I'm so excited to be on Energize You TV with Angel. I'm so thankful for the incredible platform that she's creating. I'm going to be sharing emotional intelligence with you, and I've got one little tip right now for you that can change your life. It's called the transition tool. See, we go into these different roles in our life, like work and home, and we have different things we have to do. And so how do we show up as the role we're supposed to be when we go to those different spaces? And we can use a transition tool. And what you do is take 1 to 2 minutes and you close your eyes before you transition into a new role, and you imagine yourself as the most amazing possible version of yourself. And then you go and you do it and you be it. Hopefully this helps you. I am so excited to see you on Thursday. Join us for the amazing show. Take care.
Beautiful. Wasn't that beautiful? Preston, he's going to be coming on next week. So you definitely want to check him out. There is his email if you'd like to email him. But the also is you can text him at 2100. Just text him, reach out. He is an amazing entrepreneur. Oh my gosh, he's helped me with so many of my systems and what I do to bring this to you, and also to bring all of this stuff that I have coming to you now. Wow. We're in these are writer downers, right? I mean, that was a great writer downer. So you know what, right? Do you like crystals? I have a feeling you like crystals as much as I love teaching crystals and love crystals. So we're going to get to that right now because I have a special crystal for you today, but we're going to be right back after this commercial message.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
And you really do want to reach out to Preston Martelli because he's done my website. He also does many other things, and he has a great digital business card. Tell him I sent you. It's right there. And there's my digital. Just go ahead and take a picture of that, and you'll get all the information. And it is powerful. and very helpful. So thank you to Preston, both the Prestons. I mean, and hey, do you hear that? That is the water. That is the water. Every 15 minutes it goes out to remind you the water, because I'm the water pusher, the breath pusher. Watch me on the stories on Instagram and Facebook. Here's to your good health, because I do love you that much. I really do. So as we continue, let's go into the crystals, right? Because you are like, yes, Angel, what crystal are you bringing in this today? Well, it is the sodalite. Now, the sodalite has always been near and dear to me. When I first started my journey 25 years ago, more than that, I remember a sodalite, and that sodalite helped me to open up my throat chakra, because that's one of the things that it does, is it helps, and it spiritually, it helps with the intuition, the insights, psychic abilities. It also helps with your connection to your higher consciousness. And the big one is it helps with the throat chakra, and it also opens your third eye. I remember putting it on my third eye the first time, and I was like, "Wah!" How was that? Wah! I mean, it was like, man, and it's really opening and promotes that honesty within yourself and with others. And then also it helps to align with your spiritual wisdom. It's a protection stone, which I like too, from that psychic attack. And people don't mean to attack you. And we're going to do a whole show on that too. They don't mean to send things, but it just happens. And I love the physical aspect of this, is because it helps with the immune system. And it also helps with weight loss. So if you're having some challenges, grab a sodalite and do it now. And if you want to learn more, go ahead and go into that spiritual cookbook that I showed you and I posted, and go into that and pick that one session. We can do it online or in person. And I think it's session number 5. And that way you can learn how to clear them, cleanse them, what they do for you, but also how they feel. And that's one of the biggest ones, is how do they feel for you to connect to them. So check that out. It will be very helpful. So let's just take a deep breath right now, as I thank you so much again for being here, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And I'm almost at my 6th season, and I want to connect to you about your superpowers, about your intuition. And many years ago, like we're talking like in college, I remember the day specifically, because I was at my algebra class, and all of a sudden I saw in my mind's eye my brother. And me and my brother have never really been that close, but yet I saw my brother. And I felt this. I ran to the dorms, because, we didn't have cell phones or pagers back then. I ran and I got on the phone, and I called my dad, and I said, "Dad, what's going on with John?" And he said he was just in a head-on collision. I'm leaving the house right now. And I had just caught him. That's when I first knew that something, that I knew that there was this intuitive, that superpower. And then, of course, I just was kind of freaked out after that. There wasn't anyone to go to. I mean, we're talking in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. But you've had those before. You've had those experiences before that has changed your life. So I want you to think about those and how you want to move forward. And we're here to help you to do that in so many ways. And now everybody wants to talk about energy, right? Everything's about energy. And you learned a little bit about it. So I just wanted to bring that up and say thank you again for being here, because I really appreciate you. And, right now, right here, we're going to be bringing on the amazing Jason Antalek. And he's not only an intuitive Akasha Records reader, he's also an international speaker, teacher, mentor. I mean, so much more. So let's bring him on and let's talk with him about how we can step more into our superpowers and really feel the energies. That is all yours. Are you ready? Are you ready? I think you're leaning in. I know I'm excited. So here we go. Let's bring him in. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello, Angel. It is so great to be here, and I'm feeling very energized and interconnected just from what we've done to get started today. Thank you so much for setting the stage.
Oh, you are so welcome. And I know you. I love you. Can you just tell us a little bit about yourself to the viewers?
I am an enthusiastic human based out of Colorado Springs. Okay, living my best life day to day, expecting the miracles and embracing them. If it comes up negative, I just love it till it's something else, and that's just really the way the flow's working these days.
Beautiful. And I'm from Colorado Springs 10 years. So it was a beautiful union, divine union appointment when we met and started to talk through some other people. And I just had to have you on the show. And today we're talking about the superpower. And I wanted to step right into, you say a lot, awakening, don't recommend. What did you mean by that?
That's one of my favorite T-shirts and talks, to be honest with you. Awakening, don't recommend. Really, it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek, depending on how you approach it. But essentially, there's no spiritual bypass, right? Once you head down this path, there isn't a quick route, there isn't an around or over. It's through, and that's how it works. When you commit to that, some things are going to happen. It gets better. It doesn't always get better right away.
Oh, beautiful. So what I'd like to ask is, what are some of the common signs or patterns that indicate someone has a strong superpower, intuitive ability?
Well, I believe everybody has superpowers that they express in different ways. And my view in the Akashic Records allows me to see that pretty clearly. But is in the intuitive space, everyone has some form of that energetic understanding and that possible connection that exists for everybody. It's really about how we connect to it and express it. So it's really there for everyone. It's just knowing how to push the right buttons and connect the right dots.
That's a wonderful way to, yes, it's connecting those dots and continuing to, yes. Can you explain how intuition differs from logical reasoning or analytical thinking?
Ooh, there's a big question because I'm all about some logic now. That's why Two Scoops of Woo, our podcast, is all about delivering metaphysical flavor on a cone of logic, right? Because Two Scoops of Woo is one too many for me. I need that logic, but the woo, the intuitive, that part that is unseen, that we know is real, right? Why did I grab 43 cents and then it was $3.43 when I went to the store? It's those kind of things that even though they seem really small, they actually have a lot of impact and signs. Is somebody if you're seeing angel numbers, right? Yeah, hey, something's happening. Doesn't mean you have to stay on angel numbers forever because you're going to move past it. But it's those synchronicities. It's those little hits that we're looking for.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that's something that comes right into, because you love to teach, right into the soul, the event that you're getting ready to have. And this event goes right into helping people with their superpowers. Can you tell us a little bit about the Abundant Soul Conference? Because I'm excited. I'm going to be there. I'm going to say it. I'm excited. I'm going to be there. And to have these wonderful speakers, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the first thing I can tell you is we have our own event energizer. Right? I mean, who does it? Who plans that way? I mean, that was the alignment right there. Donna Campbell, Jerry McDonald, my co-producers in this event and the ones to come. When Donna hooked us up and connected us, I knew right away what was going on and how you could contribute, clean, share, elevate, align, whatever we need to do with energy, right? Angels on board with us. So we get to align with abundance and community. That is what this conference is about. And it's called the Abundant Soul Conference. It's a metaphysical business conference aligned with holistic businesses to help those of us who are in that abundance mindset, or at least work in that direction, to really recognize that there are communities that can connect, that support that, and what to do next.
Beautiful. And it's a Monday, September 9th, and they're going to keep having these, and they're so needed right now, because, and viewers, I know you're leaning in, because for us that are the metaphysical light workers, whatever you want to call, but yet we want to learn more about how to step more into helping more people. That's really what this is. It is helping us serve those millions of people and reach those millions of people. And those are the insights that you're going to be giving us with those great speakers. How many speakers do we have coming on? And thank you.
Oh, for sure. Thank you. September 9th, that is a Monday, which I think just kind of aligns with that holistic day off, right? With, a full day, lunch included, in person, with all these great speakers that are ranging in topics and places of expertise. It's just kind of all the way across the board. We've got local flavor, local talent for publishers here in town, community leaders, business owners, fair owners, event promoters, entrepreneurs. It's those folks that are willing to share what their business acumen has brought them to, right? So that we can all get a little farther faster. We all got where we are wanting to help people. And we want to help more people do that. What I appreciate about this is the community it brings together. I know what my superpowers are. And by combining those things and recognizing the possibilities of other people's superpowers coming together, that's really what this was born of, is the opportunity to put people to work doing what they love.
Ah, beautiful. And I love your shirt, and I love what you say, live the integrity you claim. What do you mean by that? Yes, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. There's been a number of points in my life, one very powerful one in the last few years, where I've been stripped down to nothing but my skivvies and my integrity. And even though there have been times in the past where maybe my integrity was a little shaky, this round, I had earned it, placed it, knew who I was, regardless of what anybody else thought, believed, whatever they conceived about me. I knew where I was coming from. And when I identified that integrity, applied my superpowers, that is what has gotten me to where I am now, in a very comfortable situation all around. I get to play with a lot of really fun folks. I get to promote events and do all kinds of workshops and, meet with clients. Like, my life is just full of beautiful things. I've got pottery studio. I like my motorcycle. We go to a lot of concerts. I mean, there's a full life going on, and it is so fulfilling. And there's just this grace and time for everything. It's a beautiful way to be expecting and experiencing miracles.
It is. It really is, because everybody's into and wants to understand how to serve more people. And that's really what we're doing, is serving more. So let's just jump back for a second. And can you share an example from your experience where you were tapping into your superpowers and it led you to like an insight or a breakthrough?
Well, you kind of alluded to something earlier. So if I can kind of stack on that and sort of indirectly answer, that would be great, because you talked about intuition and how you knew about your brother, right? And how that popped up. It reminds me of a time, I know it's a little strange, that I was at a car wash in junior high, and I'm washing the roof of a van, and I'm the only one brave enough to climb up there and get it clean. When I went to climb down, I considered a certain way down and visualized, I could see and feel that slipping and falling right there was going to alter my life. I somehow knew it. And I fortunately, in that case, I listened to it and didn't come away with any injuries, but it's always really stuck with me. When I had an inevitable collision that was not really my choice or doing in a conscious way, I had the same feeling right before the impact, that kind of space, that moment where things slow down and you kind of get that opportunity. So the intuition in those ways has prevented some things. How it has really affected my life in a positive way, the time, the recovery after that collision, my intuition sent me back to the Akashic records, and for sure that changed my entire path. But it put me where I was supposed to be.
Oh, wow. And that's a beautiful story. And it's so true to many of you viewers. I know you're leaning in because that's making sense to you. So go ahead and check out his website. because he's known as the Akasha man. Is that right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say there's a wrong way. Akasha is a Sanskrit word that means the original energy. So I don't know if it's Akasha, Akashic, Akashic. I'm just glad people are talking about it.
Yes. It's like the light worker word. It's a made up word. It's not really a word
Yeah.
that means this, but it's getting absolutely. So my next question for you is, how do physical sensations or emotions relate to your superpower experience?
Ooh, that's neat because and it's going to be a little broad in the explanation. The way I can narrow that in is for myself and understanding what my superpowers are. People have different ones. Okay, so some folks will relate and it'll still seem familiar, but may not be the way. But I'm all about self-expression and authenticity. Right. So when I follow what makes those things true for me, then I'm successful. And when other people can identify those things, those superpowers for themselves, sometimes they have them mislabeled, Angel. They actually think that a drawback is, something that is a misconception or holding them back is actually a superpower. I thought I just talked too much. All I really needed to do was listen a little bit more. When I took some time to listen a little bit more, it changed everything. It's understanding that, okay, if communication is one of my abilities, then what am I doing? I'm talking a lot, but I'm not really listening. If I'm willing to look at both sides for myself, it's really obvious what to do next. And it's just a matter of looking at what you've been through for yourself. We hone our superpowers in the most difficult spaces.
Ooh, say that one again, because that's a mic drop. Where's my mic? I'm going to do mic drop.
We hone our superpowers in the most difficult spaces.
And we really do. And
it's where we find them, Angel. We don't necessarily recognize it. Like I was working in the Akashic Records because I needed focus. I needed something to give my brain to do besides, hide away from the light and the world. And what I didn't know was I was healing at the same time. I didn't know that. I didn't recognize it until later, but wow. The amount of healing that's available when we're aligned with energies and they're clean and we feel safe and secure and supported, that's a whole different thing. The Akashic Records deliver love and wisdom. Love and wisdom. That's it. If I feel something else, I'm not in the records or I'm doing it to myself. And the records give me that space and time, the ability, even timelessness to explore and understand those things in multiple perspectives, not just singular ways.
Beautiful. I love that. And so if you could give us one, how can developing your superpower benefit your personal but give us one thing that the viewers can do, like a doable, to help them to step into their superpower.
They are there. First thing you can do is believe that they exist, that there are things that you are exceptional at that may or may not be totally clear to you. Many of us are figuring that out as we're going along very effectively. And it's just like, hey, that's actually a superpower. Sometimes it's just truth. There's lots of people out there that are just bluntly honest. They can't help it. It is who they are. They have truth energy. So they are going to tell it like it is. They are going to give it to them straight. They're going to see a lot of different truths, and it's not always well received. Yeah. It's still honest, right? So it really is about seeing those superpowers for what they are. For instance, in that case, recognizing that seeing the truth is the actual gift. What we do with it is our expression. So there's a tidbit. There it is. There are things that you guys are facing, that you're dealing with, that may look a little disguised, but if part of your intuition says, I think that's a skill, it likely is.
Ooh, beautiful. And I love this one. Change is the only constant. My daddy-o, and you say that a lot. My daddy-o, when he was alive, he would say that all the time to me. He'd say, baby, change is the only constant. And when I saw that you started saying, so tell a little bit about that.
it kind of lets us off the hook a little, doesn't it? I mean, isn't that cool? Because I'm not even going to shy away from that being true, because I'll put it right there. It lets me off the hook because I know things are temporary. It reminds me of that. And from my understanding, science, everything that I can see and grasp and experience, even in the unseen, energy brings that all together. Like you started out today, energy, interconnected. It's kind of logical. So if all the energy is connected, right, then it's always moving. There's always something going on. Then whatever state we're in, whatever we're doing is temporary. If it's perfection, temporary. If it's the doldrums or depression, temporary. Even if we look at it in a grand sense, and the whole life, if my whole life was spent in depression, still temporary.
Absolutely. I love that. And that goes right into this abundant soul. This is what I love about the Abundant Soul Conference, because it's helping people to step into their superpower and to reach more people. And I just want to show this because I'm so excited to be part of this also. And if you could, again, it's on September. It's September 9th. There it is in Colorado Springs. And if you're in the vicinity of Colorado Springs, come on out. And I cannot wait to get there because it's going to be so much fun to be with everyone and be able to be that energy event energizer to help with that. And thank you. I want to say that too. Thank you for trusting me with your tribe and asking me to be there. Now, this is going to be happening all the time, and that's why. So if you're watching this, go ahead and go to this, because you might be at the next one, even if you're not watching this for a while. So wonderfully awesome, right? I mean, this is so you have a free gift for everybody. Could you tell us what that free gift is?
I love reading for people. I think it's one of the neatest, funnest things to do. And one of the greatest things about the Akashic Records is that there's an integrity intact. I have to get somebody's permission to read for them to get effective stuff. So what I love to do is get that permission from somebody and just send them the very first, right, like just what's on the cover of their soul blueprint book, if you will, right? Just a little tidbit of, hey, here's the initial information. I know, I believe, and I experience, and it's what I teach, that it's some of the most valuable information right out of the gate. Yet it's an opportunity to see your gifts and your talents, and a chance to see some of those challenges in a fresh perspective, in kind of a logical context. So I send out a 1-page report. Here you go. Enjoy. And no obligation. Just check it out and see if this aligns for you. And then if there is a desire to continue, that's always possible.
Ah, beautiful. So check out his free gift. I just put it in the comments. So check that out, because you definitely want to take advantage of this and about the other. So we're almost at the end. Would you like to give us a couple of more, about a minute, 2 minutes, of how they can step into that superpower? Because, you know, the roles that the superpower plays can help with creativity, invention, can help with so many things. So if you can expand just for a few more minutes on that.
Well, we started with the idea that they exist, right? And then we added on that some of the things that folks likely already know, whatever you listeners, watchers, whatever you already know a little bit about yourself, you're recognizing some of those gifts. So go ahead and with a little confidence in those places, go ahead and layer it in. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. If you really want to know more, it's consulting, either learning for yourself or finding from somebody else that can hand it to you, some of that information in a way that works for you, okay? When you want to go farther, faster, the truth is a little bit of guidance gets you a lot quicker to where you're going. And I know that because I do it in my world. I make sure that I'm keeping my bases covered in a way that keeps me looking at growth, right? So if folks are really looking, if you guys are really looking to embrace your superpowers and learn what they are, start with what you know you're already good at. Look at the other side of it and go, okay, if I'm good at this, then the challenge over here, how do I deal with that? Those answers are the answers to your next superpowers.
Ooh. Boom. Boom. Done. Yes. Awesome. Yes. And I'm excited. I'm going to get to meet you. Oh my gosh. And give you a big hug and spend some days with you. We're also going to be doing some book signings and stuff. We're going to have a big party for the VIPs. So go ahead and check that out and see if I'd love to see you in Colorado Springs. It's my hometown for 10 years. So I can't wait to go back and see Garden of the Gods and everything. And Jason, you've just been a world of information today to help people to connect to their superpower, connect to their intuition, and understand that you all have it, right?
Confirmed, validated. Now go play.
Yeah. Come play with us in Colorado Springs in September.
Yeah,
because we're going to have a good time.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity to share about it. Thank you for the opportunity to come and show us what you do in person. I can't wait to have a spiritual sage on deck to keep the energy rolling. We are going to flip the script after lunch too. You think you ever had a problem having a productive afternoon? Oh, that's changing after September 9th. No problem. We will see you guys in Colorado Springs.
Yes, thank you. And what we're going to do is, as we say goodbye to Jason today, we're going to play that signature song. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. And we're going to sing it out with my signature song. And listen to the words.
You got ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart, let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want, show them what you got. Take it to the top, don't you ever stop. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration, shine, shine, shine on.
Thank you so much for being here. We will
Looking for the answers, seeking you will find. Open up your heart, leave it all behind. Smile and always give back. Glowing like a star, show them who you are. Shine, shine, shine on.
Keep your shine and always keep that shine, and it is your own. And let's just take a deep, deep diaphragmatic breath right now. And let's calm that energy, that vibration down, because as you take this deep diaphragmatic breath, I'm Angel Marie, and I am your angel of light. And I choose to live my life with integrity, honesty, and service. And I'm here to help you today with this beautiful activation, calibration meditation. So I want you to take a deep diaphragmatic breath now as you start to calm your vibrational energy down right now, right here. Take another deep diaphragmatic breath as we're starting to celebrate you, for you investing the time it takes to do this and connecting to your vibrational field. And as you start to get comfortable, either sitting or laying down, please no driving, we're going to really work on the calibration. And in this calibration of energy, I would like you now to close your outer eyes and open your inner eye. And as you open that inner eye, start to feel your physical third dimension. Just relax. Listening to my words now. Feel the vibration. As the vibration starts to come through, it's starting to tune your energy. And it's tuning this vibration so that we release, let go, any and all energies, belief systems, ancestral energies that no longer serve. Let it go. Just breathe. Breathe that diaphragm and let go of that, any of that trauma, any of those old patterns. Get out of your head and feel this energy of love and light that is amplifying all around you right now. And as this vibration is amplifying and you feel the frequency in my words, in the tone, you start to relax your physical third dimensional body, knowing that all your guides, to all the trillions and trillions of infinite divine protection is around you, to your solar angels, to the healing angels, to any and all of our power animals, our spirit guides, and then bringing the four-legged, the winged, the finned, and the crawlers in with our spirit animal to bring all of those around you. There you go. And in the angels to our higher self. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, higher self. However you label, bringing that vibration to you. There you go. And feel your physical body as it's starting to unwind. And let's breathe in that wellness. Let's breathe in the strength of your muscles, your fitness, your beautiful resilience. Let's breathe in the flexibility. Let's breathe in to celebrate in the respect and nurturing of self. Let's breathe in that great health. And as you're starting to breathe in all of this love and light and healing and clarity, focus, awaken the spirit now. Awaken your health. Awaken those beautiful relationships. Awaken the way that you serve. Awaken the vibrational field of your self-worth, your self-love. And in this place now, as you activate these energies, breathing, stay with me, breathing. As you do this, you may be seeing this crystalline, beautiful gold waters. And in this crystalline, beautiful gold waters, I'm seeing there's a pink coming in now. And this pink is helping you to resonate, to cleanse, to clear. Breathe it in. If you don't see it, that's okay. If you're not seeing it exactly, feel how it feels. Feel that you're comfortable. Feel that as this is coming through, you feel the inspiration. You feel this gentle, beautiful, wonderful warmness and the waves of the healing, the rejuvenation, the cleansing that has its washing all around you. And imagine this. Imagine this beautiful crystalline gold, pink waters clearing, cleansing, letting go of any and all that doesn't serve, going down to the subatomic layer of your cells, to your cell nuclear, to every system, to every organ, to every DNA and RNA. And as you're echoing this, you're echoing in your vibration now, this frequency of this gentle waves of healing. And as it's starting to restore on a cellular function, any and all of this feeling as it is restoring, cleansing, clearing, restore this, and as it gently, gently comes through you, feel the waves as it's like this overwhelming, limitless abundance surrounding you. Limitless way of you visualizing your energy, what you want. Hear my words in this vibration as it gently waves of healing. Also, the limitless abundance that's coming in as it surrounds you and it's overflowing, this fountain of prosperity and great health, relationships, how you serve, the beauty of our health, our spiritual growth. Stepping. Breathe. Breathe how this is the new focus, the breath, how our intentions are now manifesting the abundance in our life, manifesting the visualizations of those things that we desire, connecting to all of our spirit guides, connecting to our spirit animals, and are amplifying and helping you to connect in a beautiful, beautiful, different way with such beautiful grace, ease, and glory. Amplifying the rejuvenation, the cleansing. As you breathe in with self-love, self-actualization, Breathe the self-growth, the inner harmony. Breathe in to the enlightenment, the awakening of the inner peace, the consciousness. Breathe in the connection, the alignment, the calibration to the higher self, realization, self-development, self-discovery. And let that bring in and activate your energies and your gifts, your superpowers. Let it just come through and activate on all the levels as you breathe in this enlightenment, as you breathe in the divine connection, as you breathe in the inner strength and guidance, the self-reflection. Breathe in that compassion. Breathe in the beauty of the grateful gratitude energy and the acceptance of that inner peace. And as you breathe in this elegance, this grace and joy, you're breathing in the passions and the freedom of the inspiration that you have in your life. Beautiful. Breathe in that cheerfulness, that delightfulness in your life. There you go. And it's activating all the energies as you connect to your source. And that connection to your source is increasing in your intuition, your great health, great relationships, how you serve others. Beautiful. Take a breath. Take a breath. Oh, there you go. There you go. And taking this medicine, beautiful, as the gentle waves of healing, as the gentle crystalline blue, pink waters is coming through. And feel this energy. And now let's, on a subatomic layer, let's anchor this in. And let's lock it in. Let's seal it in. And as we anchor and we lock and we seal this vibration with integrity and beauty, as you do this, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Thank you for being with me here. This is already done, and we're going to amplify and expand it by tenfold to trillions and trillions of folds to all different timelines. There you go. Take a breath. Beautiful. And as you're taking those breaths, we're going to start to come back. And as you start to come back, we're going to start to move our hands. We're going to open those outer eyes, and we're going to come back. And you are grounded, safe, secure, protected here. Grounded in this third dimension. Beautiful. Being grounded, safe, secure, protected. I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, and thank you so much for investing your time in you and taking this time to connect to your higher self, to your God. Come back anytime you want, and always remember to do what? Change your mindset. Ignite your energy and shine on. Breathe. Thank you so much for playing. Oh my gosh, wasn't that wonderful? Did that feel good? I think it did. And I'd like to give you a free gift, and this is my free gift to you. Come on, get on my calendar and let's chat about how I can help you and get to know you. So go ahead and use that QR code and scan it in. And then if you would like to have more, there's some more right there, because I do an online Tai Chi. I have in-person events. And then I have the upcoming events. So check that out. And there's my song and my book. If you would like it, go ahead and just beep, beep the QR code. And there you go. I would love that. And I so thank you so much for being here today to tune in. I hope you had fun. I have a feeling you did. And remember that Jason is there for you to get with him about the Akashic Records. Also, he's a wonderful, wonderful resource and spiritual guide himself. And then, of course, coming to the Colorado Springs. Come on out. Come with me. To be fabulous to see you. I so appreciate it. I'm here every Thursday with people from around the world. And Preston is going to be here next week with me on Thursday. So come on with me. I so appreciate it. And again, I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, your spiritual sage. And remember to change your mindset, ignite your energy, and to shine on. Until I get to see you next time, thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. Bye now.